Hey everyone. So I'm discovering that there are some Ghost albums that neither Drew nor I are aware of, at least as far as EPs go. This is Popestar. Drew did not have this one. I did not know that this one existed. I was going through the 2 for 20 or 2 for 25 or whatever at Sunrise Records and stumbled across this little number. It's an EP, only 5 songs. One original, Square Hammer, which I did not know. I was looking online. Apparently hit #1 on the mainstream rock Billboard charts, which is pretty cool. Square Hammer is the only original song on here. The rest are all covers, which is really cool. Square Hammer itself, really good song, really enjoy it. I can see how it made it up to #1. It's really funny how popular Ghost is without being popular at the same time. But Square Hammer, good tune, really worth checking out. After that, we get into the covers. First one up is Nocturnal Me, which is Echo and the Bunnymen originally. I've at least heard of Echo and the Bunnymen. I don't think I've covered anything from them, or if I have covered anything from them, it's been a cover of other songs that they've covered. This song was pretty decent. I don't know if it's cool enough that I would go check out the original, but I did very much enjoy it. I thought it was a good tune. Then we're into I Believe by Simeon Mobile Disco. Never heard of them. Let's see here real quick. Electronic music duo, production team. They're English, British, okay. So British electronic, that makes sense with some of the other stuff that's on here for sure. This is probably the song that I listen to the least, or I would listen to the least on here. It's okay, it's just, whatever. Then we're into Missionary Man. All right. So apparently I'm going to have to go out there and look for an Eurythmics Greatest Hits, or look to see if Missionary Man is on the same album as Sweet Dreams. Now, we all know Sweet Dreams, right? Everybody loves that. But, you got Manson, who does like this kick-ass goth EDM industrial kind of vibe thing with Sweet Dreams. And then Missionary Man, this thing's badass. Really got that whole, metally kind of vibe going on it. Really heavy, chunky, crunchy, everything you really want from it. And at the same time, this killer ass harmonica solo in the middle of it, man. Like, they do this harmonica thing in the middle that's just awesome. Distort the hell out of it. It's great. I love a good harmonica solo too. Really, really cool, really fun. I really dig this song. This song here is, like I said, between this and, Sweet Dreams, I guess I'm going to have to look for some Eurythmics now, because this is a good tune, man. Missionary Man actually might be my favorite song on this EP. I just really, really dig the tune. And then the last track on here is Bible, which is by Imperiet, which is a Swedish post-punk band. Okay. It's a good tune. I don't mind it. I think it closes out the EP really nicely. The whole way around, I really dig this. While I'm kind of downplaying I Believe, I still think I Believe is a good tune. It's just, to me, it's the weakest song on here. I really wish bands would do a lot more of this, where they release, one song of their own and then put out a bunch of covers on there, Like when you look at something like this, compared to something like, say, the original Garage Days from Metallica, whereas the original Garage Days doesn't have any original music on there, it's just the 5 covers. this is awesome just like that, except for you got the one original on there as well. So to me, I really do think that bands got to get back to doing EPs a lot more. Because, I mean, if you've got one really good song and you can fill it out with a few really good covers, especially covers that no one's ever heard of before. I mean, Missionary Man, I'm sure there's people that have heard of that one. And Nocturnal Me, you know, I'm sure there's people who have heard of that one. And I Believe in Bible, I'm sure people know those ones, but they're, you know, they're going to fall under that category of bands that people just really don't know, or musicians that people really don't know. So it makes it that much more interesting for people that, you know, don't know much about Ghost that are getting into Ghost, you know. And it also, I love when bands do covers of obviously music that inspires them or that they love, because you get to go out there and you get to explore and discover new music through them. So the whole way around, yeah, if you find this one, pick it up. This is actually really good. I really enjoy this. That is, once again, Ghost Popestar. Check it out, folks. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. That's what the comment section is for. On your way down there, if you can hit the like button, subscribe button, bell for notifications, I'd really appreciate it. There's a couple links worth checking out. Otherwise, folks, peace, love, take care.